Good week for Bobby Wood, Hamburg, Sandro Wagner, Boat Bakut, Andre Kramaric. Bad week for Cologne, Lars Stindl, Bruno Labbadia. Serge Gnabry, RB Leipzig. The table. The lowdown. After winning just 2 games from late August to early April, Hamburg have won 3 of their last 4 to put them within touching distance of yet another dramatic late act of escapology. After a narrow win over fellow strugglers Freiburg last time out, their 3-1 win on Saturday puts them within 2 points of their opponents Wolfsburg, who sit in the relegation playoff spot where they finished last season. Lewis Holtby, who scored the second, now has 4 goals in his last 5 games, while Bobby Wood top opened the scoring on his first start for 2 months. With HSV facing out of sorts Eintracht Frankfurt and Wolfsburg traveling to Leipzig next weekend, Hamburg could yet have their fate in their own hands on the last day. Despite their recent heroics, that playoff spot still looks the best Christian Titz's men can realistically hope for, after Freiburg and Mainz both picked up critical wins. Freiburg finally relegated Cologne with a 3-2 win, but it was the 05ers who recorded the biggest shock of the weekend with an emphatic 3-0 win over struggling RB Leipzig on Sunday. A win for Freiburg or Mainz next week. Gladbach away and Dortmund away respectively would secure another season in the top flight. Both also have favorable home fixtures on the season's last day. At the top of the table, a much-changed Bayern Munich, captained for the first time by Mats Hummels, brushed aside an Eintracht Frankfurt side managed by their next boss Niko Kovac, in a dress rehearsal for the German Cup final on May 19. But before that, the champions have a mountain to climb in the second leg of their Champions League semi-final in Madrid on Tuesday. Sandro Wagner got Bayern second in a 4-1 win, and the target man wasn't slow in suggesting to Jupinkis that he could be the man to make the difference. See the quotes. Hoffenheim started the weekend off with a 3-1 win over Hannover that featured a hat-trick from Andre Kramaric and lifted them to 4th, but it came at a cost. Serge Gnabry limped off early after an early goal, while Kerem Demirbay was also withdrawn. Hoffenheim said Gnabry has torn a groin muscle but made no mention of a time frame for recovery, putting his potential World Cup participation in doubt. With Jerome Boateng's fitness unclear and Lars Stindl ruled out of Russia 2018 after picking up an ankle knock on Saturday, Joachim Löw's options seem to be narrowing by the day, though a 1-1 draw with Gladbach after being reduced to 10 men early is creditable. Schalke are making heavy weather of guaranteeing participation in next season's Champions League. Their 2-0 win over Dortmund on matchday 30 is their only victory in the last 4, and they could still be caught by both Hoffenheim and Bayer Leverkusen. A win in Augsburg next weekend looks essential if Domenico Tedesco's men aren't to take the race to the last day. Along those lines, Schalke may want to send a thank you basket to Bremen goalkeeper Jiří Pavlenka. The Czech shot-stopper came up with several big saves in his side's 1-1 draw with Borussia Dortmund, many of them in the final moments of the game. He batted away a header from André Schürrle from point-blank range in the 86th minute before denying Marco Reus in second-half stoppage time. Because of Pavlenka's heroics, Dortmund were unable to snatch second place away from Schalke. The stats: Benjamin Pavard Stuttgart, Naldo Schalke, Matthias Ginter Borussia Mönchengladbach and Christian Günther Freiburg are the only outfield players still in with a chance of playing every minute of this Bundesliga season. Sandro Wagner's goal against Frankfurt means he's scored against every side currently playing in Germany's top flight. The quotes: of course today is really bitter for us. But I can promise you one thing, we will most certainly be coming back. Goalkeeper Timo Horn will stay with Cologne in the second division, but he doesn't intend on being there long. I am sure that we will remain in the Bundesliga next year. We are not giving up. Hamburg's Getakusika has no intention of joining Horn and Co. next term. I don't know what to say. Unbelievable. Today couldn't have gone better for me. Debutant Boat Bakut is almost speechless after his goal helped Mainz take a big step towards safety. I think we're all at sea defending every cross, so we know what we have to do. It goes without saying that I want to play a part. We have injuries, and the coach will have to make changes. Sandro Wagner states his case to start in Madrid on Tuesday. To injure myself at this time is very tough to take. Not only can I not help the team at a crucial part of the season, but also my World Cup dream is now over. Gladbach skipper Lars Stindl on the ankle injury that means he'll be watching the World Cup from afar.